What if Neville Longbottom was the chosen one? In this alternate timeline, the prophecy foretold by Professor Trelawney pointed to Neville Longbottom as the one destined to defeat the Dark Lord. Born to Frank and Alice Longbottom, renowned Aurors who defied Voldemort 3 times, Neville's fate changed when the Dark Lord chose him as his target. Unlike Harry, Neville's parents survived Voldemort's attack, but at a cost. They were tortured into madness by Bellatrix Lestrange, leaving Neville to grow up with his formidable grandmother, Augusta Longbottom. Neville's upbringing was defined by contrasts. Augusta, both proud and overbearing, constantly reminded him of his parents' heroism, but living in their shadow left him riddled with insecurities. The scar on his forehead, a mark of his encounter with Voldemort, symbolized the weight he carried, both as a survivor and the chosen one. Unlike Harry, Neville grew up in the wizarding world, aware of his destiny. But instead of confidence, this knowledge made him hesitant, doubting whether he could ever live up to the prophecy. As he entered Hogwarts, he was far from the heroic figure the wizarding world expected. Neville's early years at Hogwarts were marked by struggle. His clumsiness in potions and poor wand work made him an easy target for mockery, particularly from Draco Malfoy. Yet, it was his unwavering kindness and quiet determination that drew Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, and Harry Potter to him. Together, they became his closest allies, creating a bond that balanced Neville's insecurities with their support and friendship. Unlike Harry's natural knack for leadership, Neville found his strength in collaboration. His deep empathy and resilience earned him respect over time. When he discovered his affinity for herbology, it became his refuge, a reminder that strength could come in different forms. His connection to plants mirrored his own journey, growing steadily, even under pressure. Neville's path to becoming the Chosen One took a dramatic turn during his 5th year. The Department of Mystery's battle against the Death Eaters pushed him to confront his fears. When he came face to face with Bellatrix Lestrange, the woman responsible for his parents' fate, something shifted. "You'll pay for what you did," Neville declared, his voice trembling but resolute. Though overpowered, he stood his ground, earning the respect of his friends and foes alike. This encounter ignited a fire within him, a determination to fight, not out of obligation, but to honor his parents' sacrifices. Harry, Hermione, and Ron stood by his side, bolstering his confidence and strengthening their bond. As Voldemort's return became undeniable, Neville embraced his role. Unlike Harry's bold, headstrong approach, Neville's strength lay in his humility and teamwork. Under Dumbledore's mentorship, he sought unconventional ways to weaken Voldemort's forces, focusing on strategy and alliances. Hermione helped Neville devise methods to protect the wizarding world's most vulnerable, while Ron's loyalty and humor kept him grounded. Harry, who had once been destined for this role, offered insight and guidance, understanding Neville's burden like no one else could. Together, the quartet became a formidable team, each contributing uniquely to their shared cause. The Battle of Hogwarts was Neville's ultimate test. As Voldemort demanded his surrender, Neville made a bold choice. He didn't walk into the Forbidden Forest alone, but instead rallied the students and staff of Hogwarts. "We fight together," he declared, raising the Sword of Gryffindor, a relic he retrieved in a daring mission that showcased his courage and cunning. During the climactic showdown, Neville faced Voldemort not as a boy weighed down by expectations, but as a leader who had found his purpose. Harry, Ron, and Hermione stood beside him, their friendship and unity embodying the strength needed to overcome darkness. Their combined efforts turned the tide. Neville, using his deep understanding of magic and the support of his friends, outmaneuvered the Dark Lord. In the end, it was his resilience, not raw power, that tipped the scales. Voldemort fell, and the wizarding world was freed from his tyranny. In the years following the war, Neville chose a path of healing and growth. As a herbology professor at Hogwarts, he taught students that greatness wasn't about being the strongest or the smartest, but about standing firm in the face of adversity. His story became a beacon of hope, showing that even the most unassuming individuals could change the world. Through his journey, Neville redefined what it meant to be the Chosen One. His legacy wasn't just about defeating Voldemort. It was about proving that courage, compassion, and perseverance could triumph over darkness. The boy who once doubted himself became the hero who inspired a generation.